Alright, definitely keeping the Dark Confidant to 3-drop with removal hand. That's not a question. With Hypnotic Spectre, that's potentially a fine turn 3 play if our opponent doesn't do anything too terrifying that requires the Journey to Nowhere. Lotus Cobra, okay. Vaguely terrifying, but Journey can hopefully hit whatever they're ramping into. I'm definitely not going to waste it on that. And there's the Reflecting Pool to fix our mana. I too have a 2-drop mythic that's 2/1. What is your play with your 4 mana on turn 3? Then it goes the Reveler. That's a pretty good card. Yep. Remember how I was like, I hope the thing you ramps into can be dealt with by Journey to Nowhere? It cannot. Alright. That's very aggressive of you, sir. I'm not going to take that trade. Let's see. Stoneforge and Metamorph. It's either Hypnotic Spectre to try to attack their hand, or Stoneforge to get the Batterskull online. I think where I am with my life total right now, it's going to be the Stoneforge. And let's attack into the Xenagos. Yeah, we have removal and copy effects of the creature, so I'm less concerned about that. I'm more concerned about my life total right now. And of course, as a side effect, this gets a 5-drop out of my deck that I can't get hit with off of Dark Confidant now. Okay, that's a lot of mana you have. So this is going up to 7 mana? Oh, God, why? Oh, no. Not Inferno Titan. Why'd you have to do this to me, man? Why you gotta do me like this? Yep. Yep. Now, having the Metamorph makes this less bad than it could be, because we can Metamorph the Titan, take down the Cobra and Xenagos, obviously block if he attacks with this Titan. Yeah, there's no other great options here, so let's just Metamorph this thing. I'll happily pay 3 mana for my version of your 6 mana card. 1, 2... 2 damage here, 1 damage there. Okay. Okay, feeling a bit more comfortable. Definitely glad we added that Metamorph. That's been coming in clutch here, just to match our opponent's threats. Watch him have Acidic Slime right here. And then we just die. Nope, no Acidic Slime. Just going to 3. Feels good. In before Giant Growth? Nope, just going to 3. Okay. And opponent plays Chandra Torture Defiance. Going to 2. Okay. I like this Naya Burn deck. Or going to 1 rather, even better. Oh, okay. Yeah. And we just dead to Chandra. Man. Why? A lot of these games gotta go like this. This is just... That's just frustrating. Like, if it was anything other than a burn planeswalker, this would have been fine. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Can't get tilted. Let's see, against this deck, Deluge seems good. Let's take that in. Banishing Light seems good for the planeswalkers. Take that. Grafted Wargear, less good. Baneslayer, probably less good. Ratchet Bomb might be fine since there's the tokens. I think on the whole this is fine though. Yeah, let's try it like that. Do I keep 2-land Dark Confidant with Doomblade? I think I do. Any white mana and we have Banishing Light. Oath of Nissa, okay. Better than an elf for me. And revealing a Nissa, how appropriate. Now I don't know what turn 2 removal you could have for this, but I would like you to have none, please. I guess I was wrong. Banefire for 1, okay. I'm having a good time with this game of Magic. Can I draw a land? I can draw a land. It's not the land I necessarily wanted, but it is a land. I have no words for this. This is actually insane to me. Cultivate, sure. Fine, Aetherborn. And Sword of War and Peace. Okay, so protection from one of our colors, and certainly some heavy burn. Cold Steel Heart on presumably, what color is this? Red? Alright, well, you have a lot of mana. That's definitely a truth, and we are still not drawing any planes, because I guess we didn't put any in our deck or something. But at least we have removal of whatever crazy thing our opponent's going to play. Unless it's Planeswalker, in which case we don't, because Banishment Light requires the white mana that we don't have. And that's a crazy thing. Okay, so that will kill Gifted Aetherborn, I assume. But that could have been worse, I guess. Planes. Nope. But that's Batterskull mana, so I guess that'll be close enough. Like, am I just bad at this game? Our 4-color mana base was more consistent than this 2-color deck. I don't know how that can be true, but it apparently is. And Duplicant. Okay. I mean, that'll kill the Duplicant, so that's fine, I guess. Since it becomes a... Oh, right! Non-token creature. I knew that. Yeah, Duplicant cannot exile tokens. So that's a good choice, man. That feels good to watch. Let's get a second Batterskull. I like that plan. We could actually have gotten a Sword of War and Peace and equipped, but I think getting the second threat is better than getting the thing that makes our one threat better. I'm still laughing about that Duplicant thing. Actually hilarious. And there's the Nissa that we knew about. Let's see if they go equipping the sword to try to trade or get a search off. Nope, they're just gonna flip. Into Sage Animus, they get a 4/4 or draw a card. They're going to get a 4/4. I suppose that does trade rather well. And equip, no longer a trade, but a block. Fine. And Chandra. Okay. That's presumably gonna Flame Slash one of them? Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna equip this to this and then have an 8/8. Like, it is an equipment, it's not a creature. I like 8/8 Vigilance Lifelink. Now the question is who I'm going at here. Chandra draws a card, Nissa draws a card. So that's pretty redundant. I think I'm just gonna go face with this, honestly. Actually, does that make sense? Yeah, I think that actually does. I'm just gonna go face. Actually, wait, no. That doesn't make sense. Oh, well, already declared it. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I think I should have attacked the Nissa. But they're blocking anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Go to 32. Yeah, burn me out now, man. Revealing Duskwatch Recruiter off the top. That's certainly pretty good with all this mana. And revealing Lotus Cobra off the top. Let's see if they cast that. It appears that they will. And as well as Recruiter. Walking Ballista X equals 3. Okay. That's a big Walking Ballista, I guess, if they manage to untap here. Alright, well there's the planes. Which means Banishing Light is online, as well as the ability to bounce one of these. Interesting choices. They can't kill the germ that I can see. I think I want to attack Nissa here. And then, depending on how they block, see what I want to Banishing Light. Alright, blocking with that. So then my Banishing Light's either going on Ballista or Recruiter. Ballista goes up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, so that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 2. Ballista goes up to potentially 5 counters. But that's fine. I think I'm just going to Banishing Light the Recruiter, since that's a lot of potential card advantage that they could get here. Either that or a Planeswalker. Let's see, that guarantees you a card draw. That's a potential card draw. That's a body on board. Hard decision, hard decision. I think we hit the Recruiter. Yeah, definitely a lot more decisions in this game than the last one, where we just died to Inferno Titan. Reveal Mirror Entity. And reveal Bird of Paradise. Well, they certainly have blockers for days. I guess this is why we brought in the Toxic Deluge. Ballista goes up to a 5/5. They can activate it twice, bringing it up to a 7/7. And drop Mirror Entity. Okay. Now the trick here is that Mirror Entity can make everything 5/5s, which makes Ballista a 10/10. So that's certainly pretty good. Now if we drop a Sublime Archangel, and he doesn't shoot it, Batterskull becomes a 10/10 itself, and these trade. If he does shoot it, Batterskull stays an 8/8, and Walking Ballista stays a goes up 5 -3, goes to a 7/7. So this seems fine. That said, I think this Walking Ballista kills us here. I think this is just too much advantage that they have going on, with essentially 2 Phyrexian arenas on the field. But we'll see if he decides to kill it. He does not. So let's just pressure the life total, I guess. At this point, he's guaranteed to block. It's just a matter of with what. I'd be perfectly fine with the double block, honestly. But nope, just going to block the Mirror Entity. That's a really interesting choice, because Mirror Entity is the trick that could eventually win him the game. Without that, they're playing pretty much just off the Walking Ballista and the Planeswalkers. So I don't know if I agree with this decision, but I'm fine with our opponent making decisions I don't agree with. Oh, I guess that's the thing. Equip to the bird. It's not fantastic though, right? Like, I take 1 damage, you gain 1 life. And as it hits Avacyn's Pilgrim, I feel like we're to the point where we might actually just deck out our opponent from them drawing too many cards and us having too much life. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, actually, wait, it's tapped artifacts, right? So that can't exile the Nahiri, it can exile the Banishing Light. Nope, they're just filtering with it. Sure. Discarding the Pilgrim, fine. And revealing Rootbound Crag. Okay. Opponent down to 12 cards in deck. Ballista can go up to a 5/5 this turn. We can play Mentor, play Sculler, and draw a card. That seems like the obvious decision. Now, by doing this, we are removing our ability to pick up one of the Batterskulls, but I think that's fine. He has to kill the Archangel here, right? Otherwise, this Batterskull becomes a 12/12. And that's just a mountain. Okay. And we get a Reflecting Pool. Okay. Well, that turns on the bounce ability, so that's fine. Oh, I understand. I mean, so you put the sword on the bird so it can block the Archangel, but if I try to attack with the Archangel, you can just shoot it down, so that seems not fantastic. I'll try to hit you for 12. What do you block with? Block with the bird. Okay. Fine. Ballista goes up to a 5/5 and shoots down the Angel. Really should have done that in phase 1, man. There's no reason not to. Obstinate Baloth is perfectly fine. That doesn't really do anything. And then it's a hit and Explore, I guess. Yeah, man, you have 9 cards in your deck. You're getting pretty close to decking out. And draw planes. Okay, so things we can do. I'm definitely keeping in mind the ability to bounce the Metamorph. That can become a sword, but that doesn't really do anything for us. I don't see any reason not to just keep attacking. I guess Nahiri ults here. I don't even still think that's a problem. I don't know if there's a creature in the Naya deck that can deal with 2 Batterskulls at once. I'm just gonna attack it and see what happens. And the Walking Ballista goes down. I assume shooting down the Mentor of the Meek on the way. Sculler had nothing under it, so that makes sense. And of course they're not going to pump the Ballista, because if they do, then we do go to damage and I gain another 8 life. Let's see if the Nahiri ult does anything. Oh, they're still looking with Chandra. Grabbing an Elves of Deep Shadow, which is an odd choice since that's off color and burns them. Naturally going to cast it because they need more blockers still. And not ulting Nihiri. What answer do you have in your deck? Are you just trying to time me out? Is that what's happening? Am I getting timed out here? Because I can play faster, man. Alright, how about this? Can you deal with 2 Batterskulls attached to 2 spirits? Because that's the problem I'm presenting you with now. Yeah, can't even draw cards at this point because they're down to 5 cards in library. Nihiri finds nothing? They just failed to find. Okay. Nissa finds a Savannah, sure. Like, there's no way my opponent wins this game, so they're just doing this to stall the clock. That's frustrating to me. Yeah, I'm gonna shift over these 2 Batterskulls. And can take down a Planeswalker here, so let's take down... Oh, do we have ults going on? We have Nissa ulting and Chandra ulting. Let's take those down to size. Attack Chandra, attack Nissa. Alrighty. Do you give up now? Okay, we finally conceded. Okay, cool. Dear God, that lasted way longer than it should have. Okay, so we got a lot of Planeswalkers going on. Flyers might be more relevant than I thought. Let's bring the Mirish Angel back in. Or I guess in the first place. Ratchet Bomb doesn't seem fantastic still, although I guess if we get it up to 4, it does kill things. What's worse? All the Flyers I think are good. Mentor of the Meek is kind of meh. Lingering Souls is good. Journey's fine. I think if there's anything bad here, it's going to be Toxic Deluge, actually. As much as I thought it was good, I think our threats is just going to be better than our opponents, if we can get them on the board. Profane Command, they're coming to board stalls, so I think Profane Command is good. And maybe Tidal Skull is worse than Deluge. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, that's kind of a slow hand. I don't really want to keep this against this deck. We have Mirror Crusader, but not much else going on. I guess we have Mirror Crusader, Banishing Light. Yeah, Banishing Light for a Planeswalker, Mirror Crusader is a threat. Let's keep this. This seems fine. Not fantastic, but as long as they don't go roaring out of the gates with a Bird of Paradise, like one does. I should have actually played the swamp there, since we do have 2 drops that cost 2 black. Small mistakes. Okay, that's less good. Sort of War and Peace checking in. Potentially going to do a lot of damage. Yeah. Might have to Banishing Light that, since that's going to be dealing 9 damage to us this turn. And I think the hope is going to be that they went all in on the sword plan. Jeez, that's ridiculous. Okay. Oh, and you have another 1-mana play? Don't be ridiculous, man. Finding Nihiri. Alright, so if we Banishing Light the sword, Nihiri kills the Banishing Light and gets back the sword. But I don't think we have another... Oh, I guess we can Liliana and minus. Yeah, that seems a lot better. Banishing Lighting the sword isn't great when they have Nihiri. Liliana seems definitely better here. Let's go for that. If we can get this to stick, this could just take over the game. Since it goes something like they play a creature, we Banishing Light and plus, they Nihiri, kill the Banishing Light. Maybe we Profane Command the creature. This could be very good. And they have the Banefire. Yeah, you see, in this deck, Banefire is just a gut shot that costs 2. There's really no other thing that card does. Certainly the most work I've ever seen Banefire do. I will Inquisition here. It's entirely possible they have nothing, but I have the mana for it at the moment, so let's find out. They have nothing. They have Duplicant, Forest, and Nihiri. Okay. Duplicant, Forest, Nihiri. None of these things immediately deal with Mirror and Crusader, so I'll get that down. We can go Batterskull next turn. And they're just going to pass with no Nihiri. Interesting choice, sir. So the question is between Batterskull or Desecration Demon. See, they played a Savannah, which means they still have the Forest, which means they have Duplicate next turn, which means Desecration Demon's kind of a poor choice. I think I'd rather go for the Batterskull. I don't know why you don't play the Nahiri here and just plus. I guess you want to keep both these cards. Yeah, that makes sense. You definitely want to hit your land. You can just plus and discard nothing, though. Like, it's better to get this down than to not get it down, right? I don't really understand that choice. I mean, Duplicate can kill Mirror and Crusader, but that doesn't really matter when I have Batterskull, right? And they should have learned from last game that you cannot duplicate the Batterskull for multiple reasons. Okay, so we can make this a really big token. Let's go for that. I like that plan. Maybe they're expecting to equip the Sword of War and Peace and get around the Batterskull that way, but that will not work when the Batterskull is actually even larger than you expect it to be. Unless I remove the Grafted War Gear, which I did. I am excellent at this game. So good. So good. Wow, that was a terrible play. But gonna recover from that. Sword's gonna be dealing 7 damage, but that's fine when we have the Batterskull. And maybe they don't even play it since they want to keep the Nahiri alive. Seeing all these cards go away. Discarding a mountain. And equip. Okay. Fine by me. So we can Doomblade the Duplicate. Leaves us with 3 mana. We can not quite kill Nahiri. Interesting choices. We can go Doomblade on Duplicate, Banishing Light the Nahiri. That leaves us with Profane Command as backup. Let's Doomblade the Duplicate and not Banishing Light the Nahiri because we could have to use that on a larger threat later. But we're definitely going to go for it, Nahiri. And 1 face. Of course, getting in our damage when we can, since Profane Command is a fireball. It does do that. What you got, man? What you got? 4 for Chandra. Alrighty. Chandra can kill the Germ, which you will do. Nahiri now has to kill the Stoneforge, otherwise I just equip the Batterskull to the Stoneforge. But they do not do that. Okay, so I can Batterskull the Stoneforge, which I'm fine with. We now have a 5/6. Let's try to take down Nahiri. I don't like that thing being there. Man, Batterskull is such a good card. This thing's just an abyss, basically. It's an abyss that gains you 4 life every turn. Like, our opponent can do all the filtering they want, but if they don't have removal for the Batterskull, it doesn't matter. Mirror Entity does not do it. It continues blocking, but it doesn't actually remove it. So worth doing the math here. With Profane Command, we can go X equals 4, which can kill the Mirror Entity, deal 4 to the face. They go to 12. We take them to 7. That's not game quite yet. I think we want to Banishing Light plus Gifted Aetherborn here. Banishing Light going on the Nahiri, I think? Yeah, sure. I suppose we'll see if they block first. And they kill the Mirror Entity so that I don't gain life. Good play, good play. Might actually just be Desecration Demon, I feel like. Like, the Nahiri filters, but just more threats might be better. If they can't kill the flyer or play a flyer, this might just kill them, and then we can play both of these. Yeah, I think that could be better. The Nahiri didn't seem to do much. There wasn't actually a creature they had that could deal with this last game. It seemed like the best creature in their deck was an Inferno Titan. And there's the Inferno Titan now. Okay. I don't actually care about that at all. Like, not even a little. It kills the Aetherborn, but not anything else. And they didn't kill the Aetherborn? I am confused. Why would you do that? Did they think it was a 2/2, or did they just misread the card? Yeah, I guess our opponent just misread the card. I'm okay with this. Alright, so we have a lot of options this turn. We can't Banishing Light the Inferno Titan, obviously. We can equip Batterskull to Desecration Demon and attack for 10 in the air and say they probably won't have an answer to that, and also attack with the Gifted Aetherborn. I don't really see how we lose doing that. And then we have Profane Command to just kill them afterwards. That seems very good. Yeah, it turns out... Oh, I'm stupid. They can sacrifice this. I guess if they want to, that's fine. They don't want to? Okay, man. I will... let's attack the Nahiri with us. Keep them honest. Because we are at the point where we can Profane Command for pretty much game. Nahiri can't ult now. Inferno Titan can safely attack in, but that doesn't really do anything. I'm feeling comfortable, feeling good. And they're exiling the Gifted Aetherborn with Nahiri. Alright. I'm okay with this. Presumably the plan here is to tap down the Desecration Demon by sacking Inferno Titan. That doesn't do it though, right? We just equip to Stoneforge. Attack them with both. You have no cards in your hand, right? Oh, right. They attack with this. Kill the Stoneforge. Sack it to tap down the Desecration Demon. I understand. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, don't I just block? Wait. Wait. I have Vigilance. I just block, right? Right? Okay, so they pump, we trade. Sure? Yeah, okay, I'll trade with that. I mean, they don't know that I just have to hit one more land to Profane Command them for game, so I guess this makes sense. But this seems fine. Okay, so I can Banishing Light and copy the Batterskull. What do I Banishing Light here? I don't care about Nahiri. Chandra's annoying because it can kill one of the Batterskulls, so I'll just Banishing Light the Chandra and copy the Batterskull. And at this point I just need to keep my opponent off balance long enough to just land the Profane Command, and that will kill them. Sure, exile Banishing Light, and then Chandra pops the Germ, I guess. Seems fine. Cute thing here is I can keep bouncing and recasting the Batterskull for 6 mana every turn. You can have your Lotus Cobra. That doesn't actually change anything I'm doing. And I just need to draw a land. That's not a land, but that's fine. Bounce this. What do you do? What do you do, man? And once again, I have 11 lands in my 21 card deck. So greater than 50% odds every turn of just ending the game. But for some reason, I just can't get there. Down to 4 minutes 30 on the clock. Why is this hard? Oh, why you gotta gain life? Why you gotta do that? Don't do that, man. Okay, so one of the things I can do is I can Profane Command and give my creature fear. Or kill a creature. So still if I draw a land, I take him to 4, give this fear, attack for game anyway. So I still just need to draw any land. Any land in my deck, greater than 50% chance. That's not a land. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? I don't understand. Jeez, what's going on, man? Why can't I just win? Sure, let's... I don't even attack here, right? This is so frustrating. Let's play Mentor. Play Drana. Pass back. Let's see, Ashaya comes down. Chandra just burns me. And they pass back, drew a land. Okay. So, let me make sure I'm not missing this. 7 lands. Profane Command, target player loses X life, he loses 5 life. All my creatures gain fear, I swing in for game, yes. Let's do it. Target player, target. Okay.